What's up, everyone? This is Jeremiah Azerworth. I I guess I I was gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff, but it's like just very complicated and everything. Anyway, JermiahAzerworth. And so what I was going to talk about, or what I'm going to talk about now, is movies that I've seen from 1960 to 1980. Um, and that is U.S. Hollywood. And I'll talk about the movies that I've seen and see if you guys have seen them or whatever. Or maybe you can go see them if, whoever wants to go see who or whatever. Um, Let me look. Planet of the Apes, 1968. This was a kind of a weird movie where, like, it was like these guys go into space and they leave Earth and go to this faraway planet, and then they like crash land their spaceship, um, and the whole planet is ruled by apes or monkeys or whatever, and all the other humans are in captivity, and they and they take this one guy, Taylor, and that's the name of the guy. It was Charlton Heston, but it's him, and he meets a few girls or something, but he and then there's this one scientist who thinks that he can speak because none of the other ones can speak. I don't know. I didn't make the movie. I didn't write the movie. The Godfather, 1972. Marlon Brando. This is about the mafia in like the 60s and 70s and 80s later. I think there's three of Godfathers. Um, Dog Day Afternoon, Al Pacino, 1975. This is when Al Pacino robs a bank and then it's like this hostage situation or something. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 1975. Jack Nicholson goes to some insane asylum and they try to give him a lobotomy or something. Then he escapes. Star Wars. Wait a sec. This is not this. Yeah. Well, I don't know which website this came from, really, but let me look at 70s movies. They didn't really say much about. I got another idea. How about 80s comedies? Let's see what 80s comedy movies there were. So, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986. This is where this guy skips school with his friends. One of them it's Matthew Broderick. The other guy is like, I forget what his name is, and the girl, but they skip they skip high school and go all over this city in his dad's car. They go to a baseball game. They go everywhere. National Lampoon's. This was with Chevy Chase, where they go on all these vacations and like the Griswolds or something. Revenge of the Nerds. This is about this like obscure fraternity on this at some college where nerdy people get together and start their own fraternity as opposed to the more athletic fraternities, and then they become the heroes of the camp of university and everything. So Weird Science, 1985. this was when these two like high school scientists or just college kids create their own ro- female android, um, and she's really attractive, and then they made a TV show, on like I think it was a Sci-Fi Network. That might be more recent. Um, Trading Places, 1983. Eddie Murphy and who's I think it's Jim Belushi or one of the Belushi brothers, James Belushi, or no, I guess it's um he goes to Wall Street, and who was the guy? Wait a second, I'm thinking of Coming to America, and then and I got it confused with Trading Places, but Trading Places is like this rich guy trades places with this poor guy, and and or something like that. And it has something to do with Wall Street. Um, uh, Coming to America. This is when this guy. This is Eddie Murphy again. When he's like this African, from this African like um royalty thing or something, and they're like the kings or queens or something. They're his family, and then he comes to live in New York City and works at all these places. Big. This is Tom Hanks when he goes to a genie at a at a carnival, and he's a kid, and then he becomes an adult, um, or something. This is a lot like 13 Going on 30 with Jennifer Garner. This is the same story, just retold later. um, but I mean, I guess Beverly Hills Cop, Eddie Murphy, he is the cop at this like amusement park, um, and something like that. Hmm. Pee Wee's Big Adventure. This is the same guy from uh from Blow with Johnny Depp, but he plays Derek for real. But Pee Wee's Big Adventure is about it was originally was a TV show, and but then they made a movie out of it, and it's really weird. He like, I don't know. You have to see it. You would. Um, hmm. Tom Cruise, Risky Business, 1983. This was where Tom Cruise, he's like at home at his parents' house, and they leave to go on vacation, and then they leave him with some money in the car and everything, and it's just a interesting adventure. Real Genius with Val Kilmer. This is when he's in like he like designs some kind of laser with his friends, and in college, and then they try to sell it to the military or something. I'm still looking for okay. Well, I'm not going to say. I don't want to say which website, or then there won't be a website, I guess. But I'm looking. What other movies? Um, hmm. Because there got to be more that I did not see, or did not um that I did not see on the other site. Sci-fi comedy. Maybe I've seen some of these. Um, no. Short Circuit, 1986. This was a really cool movie. It's like about this robot that they design, and then it becomes friends with this girl, and It's like a real. It's got like friendly personality, and then Short Circuit 2 is similar. Hmm, I don't know. So that's that. Um, and oh look, there's more. So I can look at other. Okay, let's see what action movies were in the 80s. Um, hmm. Okay. These don't look like. Uh, yeah. Well, Lethal Weapon 2, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, 1989. This is when it's just a cop movie where about these um, cops and all the crimes that happen and everything. There's a series of them. Um, there's a lot of because I mean, really, you can only have cop movies, military movies, criminal movies if it's an action movie. Um, um, Police Academy 4. This is about a police academy where with comedians and everything. Let me see. Science fiction. This is all 1980s. Um, I mean, it's okay. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm just not finding the space movies from 1980s. Let's see what that is. Maybe they have to hide the movies from people like me so they don't get to talk about them. Like I would even care at some like at some point I wouldn't even care, and it would just be too bad if I didn't even know what movies were made because I'm just looking for random stuff to talk about it. And okay, so now I have the list. Aliens 1986. This is the original Aliens with Sigourney Weaver. No, I don't know if she is in the original. I think she might be. I watched. No, that's the sequel because the original was Alien. Okay. Predator 1987. Schwarzenegger. E.T. the extraterrestrial 1982. This is about a alien. What's it? That becomes friends with a bunch of kids, and it's a good movie. Cocoon. This is about where these kind of older people go to this pool or something, and there's these aliens in the water, and they go bathe in the water, and then they have all this energy and stuff, and they live forever. Um, RoboCop 1987. This is where they put a cop's brain in a robot's body and he fights crime. Alien Nation 1988. I thought that was a TV show. I think it was also a movie. Um, um, well, I'm running out of time, so I gotta go. But these are just 1980s movies from different genres, and I'm Jeremiah um, Azerton, and that, and so I'll see y'all later.